See my silly children on the other side over there? They're my children. My silly children. Well, yes, I am driving and videotaping, but I'm not gonna look at y'all, okay? So I'm multifunctional. I know how to multitask. Just came from my daughter's volleyball game, and I'm heading home, and my oldest daughter, who was in the other car over there acting silly, those are my kids, and she's gonna be the one to pick the kids up from the school, pick up my daughter rather from the school, and all the other kids heading home. Anyway, but I wanted to come to you guys real quick and just talk about a video really that I've been wanting to do for a while. I didn't quite know how to broach the subject, or even if I wanted to do it. I mean, I wanted to, but didn't quite know the approach I wanted to take with doing it. Anyway, it was about something that I guess I've been kind of dealing with for a lot of years, and that's something with my husband. My husband is absolutely horrible with money. Horrible. It's like, and I said this before in another video, I think. If anybody consistently watch my videos, I'm sure I've said this. He's very bad with money. And you think, or at least I think, at some point in life you get better with money. I think people who are going to be pretty decent with money, you might go through a few, trial and error points in your life when you're younger, and then you say, okay, well, that didn't work too good for me, so you move on and you do a little bit better. And so I guess that's kind of where I was. I used to not be so good with credit, and just didn't have a good respect for credit. And so I've been trying to work on credit, constantly trying to get better, trying to pay out some old things that I should have paid out a long time ago. And I have a pretty good relationship with money. And so I don't know, I guess that's why, he's my yin, he's the yin to my yang, or vice versa. I don't know, but I'm pretty darn good with money, and I don't let money just run me. I don't worry about a lot of shopping and excessive things I don't need or whatever. And neither does my husband. He's not bad with shopping. He doesn't have bad shopping habits, but he has bad management of money. So the money that he does have that flows through his hand, he's absolutely terrible with. So I've been dealing with that our whole entire marriage. It's not like he went through a little phase and then got better or whatever. He's been horrible since day one. So it's not like, anything has changed. But I guess I thought and hoped and prayed and just expected that he would get better with money as time got better. But it hasn't happened. So then I started to decide, I started saying to myself, this is just recently, very, very recently, maybe within the last 2 weeks or so, I just started saying, you know what, I have to just come to the conclusion that this part of him is just not going to change. It's not. So I can stop hoping for it. I can stop wishing for it. I can stop expecting it. I can stop being sad, mad, or upset about it. I can just love him right where he is. I can just accept things just as they are and just figure out what my game plan has to be when it comes to money issues with him. I pay the bills. I pay all of the bills and pay for the groceries and anything that we're going to need, as a family unit or in the household. I do those things because, why? Because he never has any money to do any of those things. So I'm the one who's responsible one to do those things. And then, so I did, like I said, I just came to the conclusion that I'm going to have to just stop wishing, hoping, praying. And I just decided to love him right where he is. Because he's a really good man. we almost came to like a divorce because of money. Now at that time it was a little bit more than just the money. It was the fact that he wasn't giving me money to pay bills. So aside from the fact that he was just absolutely horrible with money, he had just decided he was just going to do whatever the hell he wanted to do. But that part has gotten a whole lot better, you know. Anyway, so we're like through that part of our upset in our marriage, and I'm thankful for that. But I said I had to start saying, you know, everybody's not made the same. He loves me through all of my junk. I have to love him through whatever junk he has. You know, I don't have that cookie cutter. I can't make him, you know, be what I want him to be. I have to accept and love him for those things that he have that I don't like, and because he definitely loves me unconditionally. I'm not perfect by any means, and you know, I do know that. I know that he loves me through my bigness. He loves me through my temperament sometimes when I'm feeling a little temperamental because I might be upset about something. I'm not a real moody person, but I do get temperamental sometimes. I think about all of the things that, you know, we should be able to do or could be able to do or that I want to do and we can't do, and then I get frustrated. So but he loves me still through that. He loves me when I'm, you know, just in a stinking bad attitude or when I'm not feeling good. He loves me through my sickness, you know. He loves me when I don't feel like getting up to go or do anything, you know. Like my husband's a slim guy, you know, so he could be active from day till night, and so he still loves me through the fact that sometimes I'm not very mobile, you know. He'll either go ahead and do something that he wants to do, which is normally not very much, or is normally not very much without me, but you know, he doesn't mope around and say, you know, we could go here or there, or if you know, weren't so big. So, you know what I'm saying? But he accepts and loves me through anything that we have or anything that I have or don't have or can or cannot do. He still loves me through that. So I really had to talk it over and talk to myself and just say, you know what, Deborah? After so many years of marriage, it has just come to me that I gotta just let it go. I gotta just know that, because my husband, guys, my birthday is coming up September 14th, and I'm going to be 42. My husband is 12 years my senior, so nothing's gonna change for him now. You know, he's an old man set in his ways. There's nothing about to change now. But so I have to just stop, like I said, you know, wishing that things will change, because they're not going anywhere. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, you know, sometimes our loved ones aren't exactly what we wished or hoped or, you know, whatever, and we still just have to love them through it. We have to just decide that, unless it's something that you just can't live with, you know what I'm saying? If he's just a beast of a person and he's nasty acting and he's hateful and, you know, whatever, and you just know that's something in your life that you just personally can't deal with, then I understand that. But I'm saying there are sometimes things in our lives and things in our partner's lives that we want to change and we want to control, and we want to just, I'm gonna make them be this or that. And you know, the truth of the matter is, we'll get more happiness if we just let some things go. So I feel relieved already, just deciding within myself that I'm just gonna let it go. If he's not good with money, fine. If he's not using up my money, cool. If he want to use up all his money on foolishness, A-okay. As long as it's not my money, and as long as it's not the money for the bills. But if he want to just keep being horrible with money, he want to keep being broke, then by all means, that's fine with me. So what I had to really talk myself into, and it's taken me a lot of years to even be okay with that. You know, it's nothing that I can change. He's a really good man, really good dad, really good person, and he has so many good qualities that him being bad with money is just like somebody else who might just be lazy. He's not a lazy man. So I just decided he's bad with money. Alright, y'all. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I'm going to shut it down now.